Sometimes the idea for a cartoon will pop into my head, and sometimes it will be suggested by something a politician has said, and sometimes it comes on seeing an image that at first sight means nothing. So it was with this cartoon. Harold Pinter once said that the US has supported every right-wing military dictatorship in the world since World War II. It doesn't seem that much is going to change. The deafening silence from the Obama team when Israel invaded Gaza means that many have grown sceptical that he will break with the policies of Bush towards Israel. Well, this is the image that I found, and of itself it doesn't suggest a great deal. So what I'm going to do is, using the lasso tool, which is like a pair of scissors, I can go around the edges like this. Obama has disappointed those on the left who expected something positive from his election. He stopped short of prosecuting any CIA for war crimes, refused to make it easier for workers to organise, and surrounded himself with bankers who've committed $12.8 trillion to failing financial institutions with no assurance that the money would be repaid. During his first week in office, he authorised 2 military strikes on Pakistan which killed 22 people, including women and children. The battle for control of Afghanistan has turned into a regional war that could take the US into direct conflict with Pakistan. Obama is sending another 21,000 troops to the region. His drones are now out-killing Bush's drones, with a reported ratio of 50 dead civilians for every 1 dead Al-Qaeda target. To scale it down to fit the image, and then I'm going to just adjust the light. Make the scale darker, a bit more contrast. Bit more contrast in the image. He has extended the killing fields in order to give the Pentagon time to build a series of permanent bases across the country where they may remain indefinitely. After more than 7 years of war, the British and US governments openly admit that they are no closer to victory than they were when they invaded in 2001. So now I've got the skull into position and remove the parts that I don't need. Okay, and as you can probably see, I've added an arm for the other side. Now, I found this photograph of George Bush, and I'm going to just alter the colour so that it matches that of the mask. So I'm going to reduce it like that. Promises of creating a modern democratic Afghanistan were intended to ease the conscience of those who were persuaded against their better instincts that there was something noble about this war. Obama's National Intelligence Director, Admiral Dennis Blair, says he believes torture works. his Secretary of Defence, Robert Gates, along with the same war-making officials, has been retained by Obama. So now I'm going to work on the second part of the picture. In spite of Obama's much trumpeted withdrawal of US troops from Iraq, as many as 70,000 will remain for the next 15 to 20 years. This announced exit strategy has killed off any serious domestic dissent to the war. Obama has made some constructive moves towards Cuba and pledged to close Guantanamo prison camp, but not Bagram Air Base in Afghanistan, which holds about 600 prisoners. He has also made overtures to Iran, but he still renewed the sanctions. A delegation of US diplomats recently travelled to Syria, but the message delivered was the same. They must drop their support for the Palestinians and Lebanese resistance or face further sanctions. Right, so now I have both parts of the picture, and I'm just going to add some detail to it. First of all, Obama has to get the flag like that, and again over here. One for down below. Okay, now as you can see, I've tidied up the edges, and now all I need to do is to add a few words of type. So, taking the type tool, onto the image like that. Again into the lower part of the image. And there we have it. Despite Obama's fine words, he has sent a very strong statement with these two approaches. Nothing has fundamentally changed for the US as far as the Middle East is concerned. Obama is also proceeding with Bush's provocation of placing missiles on Russia's western border, and continues to build new tactical nuclear weapons designed to blur the distinction between nuclear and conventional war.